Hello again, friends. It is Flash Gala once again. That means, again, more new characters to look at and give kind of a quick gut reaction towards. As before, I'm not endgame player, super endgame. This is just a bit of fun, first kind of impressions really. But normally Flash Gala, usually complete surprise. Right now we have a Seeds of Redemption rerun going, so some scuttlebutt that there might be something regarding that. I saw a thread on Reddit speculating about what it could be, and a lot of people seem to be wanting or expecting a Nehan character. So let's find out. I have not booted the game up today, so we're going to sit through this. Okay, yep, Nehan. And Lennah. Earth Lennah, okay. Interesting. Go check them out. Oh, I need to give you my stones for trying to luck sack Halloween units from the 90 yen draw, which I didn't get. Oh, Nehan's grand. Okay. Interesting. Let's check out his weapon. That's a cool looking harp. Damage cap on Ogi rather. Is this the same as World Ender? I think it is. I don't know about this skill, but pretty sure this is the same as World Ender. Which, in the element with Grand EO, certainly would be nice to have probably. And small light attack and small triple attack. This one's whatever, but I'm sure you can make some decent use out of this skill right here. Check out Lennah's weapon, attack, grace, and damage cap. I don't. If this is the same numbers as like the sword. What's his face? Gandalf's sword. And this might be better because this also has health as well as the attack. Or maybe Gandalf's is big attack. I don't remember. But this weapon seems fine. Don't know if you'd want to actually use it, but it doesn't seem terrible. Anyway, let's look at these characters. Let's look at Lennah first. Let's save the new Grand until last. But Lennah was mostly a healer in her wind version, so let's have a look. Her Ogi, massive earth damage to a foe, Spirit Blossom effect, don't know what that is. 2-turn cut to skill cooldowns, cool. Skill 1 is red skill, 6 hit. Ugh. Earth damage to random foes, hit to all foes, earth damage stackable. Activate twice when a foe has Spirit Blossom effect. Cool. Cool. Wonder. I'm gonna assume that the cap on this is probably not huge, but we'll see. Heal and clear. I think that's exactly the same as her wind version as well. Skill 3: absorb all allies' charge bars and boost casters' charge bar. Reduce all allies' damage taking. Boost to healing cap. Interesting. Drain effect to earth allies against foes with Spirit Blossom. Okay. Supplemental damage. Okay. I wonder how big. Wonder what the number of this is, because obviously that's going to be nice with this. Chance to activate her healing skill at end of turn. Chance increases based on number of allies debuffs. Okay, so she can't heal in full auto normally by using this skill because it's a green border skill. So they just gave her AoE RNG healing if you want to use her in full auto. That's one way to get around it, I guess. I wonder what the actual chances of it. I mean, if this is like a really low chance, if you're like not debuffed, then that's probably not great. But if you have like no debuffs and this has got a base chance of like 50% or something, then it should actually probably be pretty good for full auto, just because you get an okay amount of healing. But I don't know if you'd want to, but for full auto, I think you'd probably use someone like the Summer Jessica if you had her for sustain. But yeah, she seems fine. She looks like she can probably actually dish out a decent amount of damage, because she gives this Spirit Blossom effect on Ogi, which is what causes this to activate twice, so you get 12 hits of damage here, which will obviously be affected by supplemental damage as well as other sources if you have like Belial or whatever. But also it's also 2-turn cut to her skill cooldowns, which, assuming this doesn't change, this stays at 6. That's, you know, 4 turns for what might be a pretty chunky attack skill. Is half decent, and also this is already fairly low cooldown as well if you're playing manually for healing, so that's not too bad. I'm not sure about this skill, to be honest. Like, absorbing all of your allies' charge bars just to boost hers is kind of a big trade-off for the healing cap and the damage reduction. Again, I'd need to kind of know what these numbers are. Like, if this is a really massive boost to healing cap, and the damage reduction is pretty chunky as well, then I could see that being useful for, you know, some harder fights. But don't know about this, to be honest. But yeah, drain and supplemental to your entire team when she has the thing from her Ogi is pretty good. And also RNG healing, like, she seems okay for like sustain, and she, like I said, she has like decent damage on top of that. So I don't know, she seems fine. I guess probably a cop out to say, but she seems like a solid game with 9.5, like I said last time. Like, she's just not terrible, but not tippy-toppy super great. Just a perfectly fine character that you would use if you needed the sustain, or if you didn't have like a filled out roster to choose a bunch of the more kind of like crazy limited units or whatever. So yeah, she seems okay. That's cool. Plus I don't remember where her story left off. Maybe, you know, maybe it might be good to see where her story goes. If you're interested in the whole, if you play this game for story and characters, that might be nice. But yeah, let's move on and look at the big thing from this banner, which is Nehan, I don't know. Anyway, his Ogi restore. Okay, his Ogi doesn't do damage. Okay, restore light allies HP, remove 1 debuff, 15% boost to charge bars, 3-turn cut to skill cooldowns. Okay, his skills better be good to warrant his Ogi not doing any damage. Also, I would need to see numbers again for this. Like, one thing I wish this game did would just give you raw numbers on the character screen. Like it's really hard to judge things like this when you don't know what this number actually is. Like, this could be 5,000, it could be 1,000. One of them is very good, one of them is not that great, you know? So anyway, let's see. He has no damage skills. Interesting. They're all yellow skills. Okay, Zen effect to all other light allies. While in effect, boost to attack, bonus light damage, so echoes. Supplemental damage, sharp hit to debuff resistance. Interesting. Again, like, this is hard to judge without knowing what these numbers are. What's this attack? What attack bracket is it? Is it a normal mod? Is it unique? Is it, perpetuity? What's the numbers on the echoes? What's the numbers on the supplemental? Like, it's, when you're doing just like a first impressions kind of video, it's really hard to properly judge this without knowing what the numbers are. So I'm going to assume this is probably pretty good, considering it's a 12-turn cooldown and it only lasts for 3 turns. I mean, you can cut it by 3 every time you Ogi, but still, Oh, excuse me. Skill 2, Wolf Tonic effect to all other light eyes. Oh, I just know all other light eyes, so he doesn't get this either. He doesn't buff himself. Interesting. Wolf Tonic effect to all other light allies. While in effect, deal triple attacks, boost to charge bar gain and dodge rate, sharp hit to defense. Again, 3 turns, 12 turn cooldown. Okay. Okay. All other light allies attack twice each turn. Okay, so 30% hit to target's allies max HP, max 90%. Okay, so right out of the gate, he's just a burst character. he just buffs up your entire rest of the team for a few turns where you do a fuck ton of damage, and then you have to wait a bunch of time before you can do it again. Okay, that's what. Excuse me. 2 double strike, guaranteed triples with a charge bar gain boost rate, plus big attack boost, presumably a big attack boost, and some echoes and supplemental. So combined with other things like Grand Jeanne d'Arc would be more echoes, and she has an assassin buff. I don't know. I'm going to assume there's going to be some videos of some pretty nutty burst turns using this character. Yeah, let's look at his support skills. 20% hit to max HP, low defense, high dodge rate, 6 hit light damage to a foe upon dodging. Okay. When Nehan is a main ally at battle start, the guts effect to all other light allies. That's okay to have, considering he seems to debuff the rest of the party as well. Huh. That's interesting. He definitely doesn't seem like he's made for long fights. Really? Like, this does just seem like a character who, not even necessarily OTK, but just like maybe a fight that you're only going to be in for like maybe a couple of turns. You just pop all these, get a bunch of buffs, double strike, and then just do your thing, and then peace out to the next. You know, this seems like a character that you use for farming. So I don't know. He seems pretty good for that. Like I said, it's hard to really properly judge without knowing what the numbers on these buffs are. Like this echoes, this could be 10%, this could be 100%, you know? It's hard to say. Same with the supplemental, this could be 50k, this could be 5k, you know? I want to know like what's the boosted charge bar gain as well, because like that, is this good enough to like offset, you know, Grand Cagliostro, you know? There's a lot of questions that you kind of have to ask when you're not sure what these numbers are. But yeah, that seems interesting. I look forward to seeing just crazy like 2-3 turn bursts using this character. So yeah, that's that. That's Earth Lennah and Grand Nehan, however you pronounce his name. Thanks for watching, and I will see you probably at the end of the month, which might be our first look at summer characters for 2021, so that should be interesting. But until then, peace out.